Well, so I think people should be thoughtful about this, though I don't think they should try to be perfect about it. Because if they try to be perfect, they will
You
be in
can
a
never be
forest using
perfect.
nothing. Yeah. And so, but I think one of the things that's important is to get, I am complicit with the world system every time I use my phone. I'm complicit with the world system every time I use money itself as an exchange for anything. Every time I drive on a road, I'm complicit with the world system. As such, I can't think of myself as an individual separate from the whole. There is this Ubuntu. I am because we are, and this is the way the human world is right now. And so I can't make myself like in perfect ethical alignment, independent of helping the species as a whole to move. And there's something actually more humble and like interconnecting and important about getting that. And now that doesn't mean okay, well, because I'm complicit with those things, fuck it, I'll just buy everything that I want with no consideration. One should absolutely endeavor to do the best they can on a number of areas. And also say my ability, like, I know how environmentally bad it is when I use planes, but you and I both go to places, whether we're interacting with governments or major corporations to try to help them do better, where the impact of the fuel on that plane makes sense relative to the possible impact we can have on those institutions. And it's hard because it's so easy once you accept it, it's both. It's so easy to bullshit yourself, right? So all there is like earnest consideration of this. So I think some people can get a little hopeless when they try to be perfect with it. I think the other place people can be hopeless is when they recognize that most of the harm is on a Pareto distribution that is not the result of just consumer behavior. It's the result of military behavior, major corporations, things that aren't going to change, not just based on my behavior, but my behavior plus the voluntary movement I try to create, and that all of that doesn't converge to adequate in time. And so that's why there is also this other thing, got a factor of like, okay, it's not just about being less bad on the environment, it's about transforming the human technosphere, social sphere complex to actually be compatible with the biosphere that it depends upon. So, not just how do I use less of this one that is incompatible, but what is my role to play in the transition of the human presence on Earth to one that actually works with Earth long term?